How's it going there, everybody on YouTube? Griffin here, coming to you with a quick video update. It is Saturday. Hopefully this video will be posted by then. All depends on the internet. It's been lagging the last few days. That's why I haven't came out with a video in the last couple days. But today was book sale day. I haven't been in about 2 weeks, so I was pretty anxious to see what all was there, as I'm one of only like 3 or 4 resellers to go in there. First thing I popped on as soon as I walked in the door was this Xtel Record Any Audio little kit. I've never seen one in my life. Don't care. It was $5 originally. Talked them down to $3. All about negotiations. Either way, I probably would have bought it at $5, but every dollar is more profit, right? Brand new, it would sell for roughly $200, but it's been opened. It hasn't been used at all, still in package and everything, but the seam has been open. So sadly, I have to sell it for used. But used, it sells for still roughly $75 to $85. If you're a green room member, you've already seen this. I posted it live earlier in the day, but still a pretty good find. Turned $3 into roughly $75, and after fees, roughly $60. So I mean, still a good find. And then I found, got my weight training gloves, kids books. I've just recently started getting into kids books, really. Let's get a thumbnail real quick. I feel like that's an ugly thumbnail. Let's do a different one. Okay, so, yeah, I wanted to do a thumbnail of kids books. Sorry about that, guys. I first ran out of memory. I hadn't been paying attention. I've made 2 or 3 videos and haven't been able to upload them, and I didn't delete it from the memory card. But anyways, back to what I was saying about kids books. I hadn't really experimented with kids books much, just because I kind of believe what most people believe, that there's just not much value when it comes to kid books. You can scan 100, you'll be lucky to find 5 that are profitable. But when I first got there, they bring, at this book sale, it's not a very big book sale. They have, the racks are about this big and 2 levels, and they usually bring out about 6 to 10, and they bring out 1 at a time every couple minutes, so you can kind of go through them and whatnot. And luckily, not very many people know about it, so there's roughly only about 10 people at a time, kind of just looking around. And then occasionally you get the people in the library watching, looking and whatnot. But the first ones to come out were kid books. Now, I only popped on 2 because shortly after I found these 2, the cookbooks and stuff came out that I'll get to in a second. But I saw this, there was another one of a Cat in the Hat, Dr. Seuss book. And if you ever see Dr. Seuss books, just scan them. Don't be dumb. Just scan them. There was another one there. It wasn't quite as profitable. It was only selling for like $6 after fees. I would have only made my money back plus like 10 cents. So I was like, I'll pass on it. But this one, the Cat's Quizzer, it sells for, I got it for $1. And it sells for roughly $18, I believe. And I know if you're in the green room, you probably, I said that I was going to try to have a complete, like, estimate, which I do. I'll get to it at the end, but I don't know how to put the screenshots on the video. Hopefully I'll be able to figure that out soon. Still a pretty new YouTuber, obviously. I've only been doing this a couple months. But anyways, this was worth $18 after fees. I'll probably make 10 off of it. So a good little find there. And then this one, I've never even heard of it before, A Practical Guide to Wizardry. It's in pretty good shape, no pages missing, no marks, anything. I would say good. It's not really very good because it kind of has some just rough edges and whatnot, so I'll probably just list it as good. It was selling for, I believe, $27 used, so I'll probably throw it on there for $25, $26. After fees, I'll probably make $18 off of it. So that's a good find. And keep in mind, I only spend roughly 15 to at the max 30 minutes inside this book sale. And I'm making a lot of money within a quick amount of time. Then another book I found here, Vegan Planet. I'll give you all a quick tip when it comes to cookbooks, because I know a lot of people out there say, well, cookbooks aren't worth anything. And I mean, that's just false. I used to think the same. like I said in the green room video earlier, that I used to straight up just go into this book sale, look for textbooks. There were times that I would walk in and walk out because they didn't have any textbooks, which is rare, but still it would happen. And then I started to wise up. I watched some webinars or whatever, like Rizzy Resells and whatnot, and they were pretty much saying just scan anything essentially, but don't be stupid about it. Don't scan every book, kind of have some knowledge. And with cookbooks, I'll give you all a quick tip. The best ones you want to go for are vegan, organic, gluten-free, low carb, stuff like that. You don't really want to go for, I know in the green room I said go for bakery books, which I do from time to time, but I don't really go all too, I don't even think today I have any bakery books. If I do, I only have like one. I would say out of 50 finds, 1 or 2 will be bakery books, just because it's such a saturated market. And I know vegan and stuff, you might think, oh, well, saturated too. Yeah, but there's still a high demand for it. Like, people love vegan books and stuff. So, I mean, definitely pop on them. Oh yeah, I bought this one 50 cents. And it was selling for, I don't think this one was selling for too much. I think it was, yeah, because the original price was $19.95. I think this one was only selling for about $13. But after fees and everything, I'll make probably 8 or 9. And I know a lot of people are like, well, I don't want to really mess with little money. But when you're first starting out, I'm still kind of first starting out, only been doing this a little over 3 months now. You're just looking to, as long as you're in the positive, why not take it? That's how I take it, how I kind of think about it. Let's see here, what else do we have? And then also when it comes to cookbooks, look at stuff that like kind of you've never even seen before yourself. Like this one is called The Kitchen Ecosystem. The title, I saw it like this, obviously on the bookshelf, and I read it and I was like, that's a pretty interesting title. So I went and looked through it and whatnot, scanned it, and I believe this one was actually selling for like $28, somewhere around there, 22 to 28, and I got it for 2. Actually, no, I got it for 1 because it was on the half off rack. So I got it for 1. I'm gonna sell it probably for, I don't remember the exact number. I want to say 28, but at least 25 probably. And so I'll turn $1 into 25. That'll be after fees, probably a quick $18, $20 flip. Let's see, we got more cookbooks. I think today was mostly a cookbook day. They had a ton of just really good cookbooks. I thought there was one other one that was pretty interesting I wanted to show you all. Let's see, maybe it's this one. No, it's just, well, yeah, diets too. With diet books, you've got to be careful. It's almost kind of like the bakery category now, because so many people have diet books out there that it's just starting to become a saturated market. But I don't know if the camera will get some scan-in action going on, but this used to sell for $27.50 in its time, and it's a few years old, I believe, just by looking at it and its texture and whatnot. But I got it for $1 as well off the half off rack. I think I did at least. And it was still selling for used about $15. So again, not huge profit, but profit is profit. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. It was mostly cookbooks today and that software. That was a really good find there. That really made it worth the while. Like I said, I found, let me count it up real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15, 16, 17. Yeah, I found exactly 20 items on 19 books and then 1 software. I almost popped on some other softwares, but what was it? They were just outdated, like 07 and older. They weren't really, there was one. Sorry about that, that's the dishwasher. Shoot, what was it? I forget the name of it now. It was something where like you bring back your deleted files and stuff like that. I forget the name of it now. Oh, I hate when that happens. But it was brand new, sealed up, and it was selling, there was one listing for $179, then there was another one for $33, but the $179 didn't have any reviews. It was just, it kind of looked like one of those listings you don't want to go with. Clicked on the $33 one, restricted. So Again, the restrictions suck, but it's whatever, you just gotta move on. I was really surprised I wasn't restricted in this. I don't know if it's just, I don't even know the brand, so maybe it just comes down to brands at the end of the day. But yeah, that was definitely, this really made it worth my while going today. Still overall, I'd say probably, shoot, how much? Yeah, actually, I overshot my estimate in the green room. The actual number that I'm guessing, and this is the low end, because I always, like I say, I'm going to price my book here, but then I'll sell it for this. So at the low end, I would say I roughly made $250 in 30 minutes. Well, and then obviously I got to scan it in and whatever, so probably in an hour and a half worth of time. And then at the highest, 400. So I mean, it's really good to hit the book sales. Man, throat's starting to get dry. I need to end this video. But book sales are definitely worth going to. Like I said, I know I've done book sale videos before, but I wanted to give you all this update because even though this was open, I mean, it was still really cool. I mean, I'll look on Camel to see how much it's been selling for. Look on eBay, see if it's priced higher, because that does happen from time to time. And I mean, hell, maybe, who knows, it might sell for $100 or more still used. I'll just have to look. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. I just want to stress to you all, hit the book sales. And oh, actually, there's one more thing. I want to kind of give you all some categories to be on the lookout for. Number one, obviously textbooks. You cannot ever pass up on textbooks. You're just missing out on money if you are. A lot of money at that. Cookbooks, art books such as what's the name of it? Pottery, like pottery books. I actually, when I first started doing books, I went into a Barnes & Noble at the mall in town here in Columbia. And there was this pottery book. It was on the 50% off rack. They were wanting $20 for it, and I paid the $20. I know I usually don't pay more than $5, but when you're going into like Barnes & Noble, you really don't have a choice. And so I got that for $20, and I turned around and sold it for $52 on Amazon after fees. I made about $20, $25 on it. So definitely any kind of art books look into. So art, textbooks, cooking subcategories such as vegan, organic, gluten-free, low carb, all that good stuff. And then kids books. Kids books is still I'm kind of experimenting with it. This is really my first time or second time going into kid book aisle. But just because, I mean, you have to have a background in it. The more you know, the better. And I don't know too much about it. That's why I'm slowly kind of diving into it and just seeing how it goes, not spending too much time on it because I don't want to miss out on my other profits. But I would definitely hit the kid book section up, Dr. Seuss, any kind of magic books like that wizard book. And yeah, I mean, and then the categories to stay away from, fiction, like I forget the name of the books, but they're like the books you find at like your grocery store on end cap aisles. Like they're those little, like what would you say, 6x10 little books. Like you all know what I'm talking about. I forget the name of them off the top of my head, but those books you can find for like $10 new at your local grocery store. Stay away from books like that. Fiction in general, I just tend to stay away from, other than kids books, obviously. And mystery books, stuff like that. They just don't really do too well unless if they're brand new, obviously. Any book that's brand new, hop all over it. But chances are you're not going to find too many brand new books at book sales or Craigslist or anything. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Don't make this video too long. Just wanted to give you all another quick update since I've been doing a lot of videos on Teespring, t-shirt business in general. Just wanted to go back to my roots a little bit. And yeah, it's time to go watch some football. Go Gators, beat Tennessee. But until next time, I'll see you all tomorrow.